That means sacrificing their own egos or well-being. So put your brains on standby. Sit back and relax. The boys have returned. Lunatic Radio starts now.
Bang, let's start the fucking show, eh?
Hiya. Welcome to the Lunatic Radio Show. It's 2018. I almost said 13. It was a great year, 2013. Word up, everybody. Welcome to the program. Mute that, please. Thank you. And we're off and running. 2018. Welcome. Here's Rock, by the way, all the way there in cold New York.
What up, yo?
Welcome.
Happy New Year, Kieran.
Happy New Year, Rock. Another year on the radio.
Another year closer to death.
Another year closer to death. That's right. We're going to be killing it this year. I'm telling you. I feel good things coming from the radio.
Oh, look at the optimism.
Not really. Yeah, no, I'm happy to start a new year because 2017 sucked cock.
Right. We got to turn over a new leaf.
Yep, there it is. C word. What am I in? 30 seconds into the show?
Good job, Kieran.
Yeah, a lot to do on today's radio program. Joining us in the studio is our old friend there, Leroy Jenkins. I don't have the button. Rock Leroy Jenkins! There he is, Leroy. Say hello to the people.
What's up? Happy New Year.
Leroy is going to dive into the world of porn, I think, in the year 2018.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah,
I like these revelations.
With his monster thud dick. I don't know.
Okay.
Just figured he might want to do that, you know? I don't know.
Oh. You know about it? You know about the thud, Kieran?
No, I don't.
Oh.
I just figured he's a monstrous Irishman from Long Island. He probably has one of them cannons.
So weird. What is wrong with you?
I don't know. I'm just saying, my theme was to start the show. We're all going to take leaps in 2018. We're going to take leaps.
Yeah, off bridges.
Outside the box.
Off bridges.
We're going to go outside our comfort zone. We're going to take leaps. We're going to change it up. That's what I want people to do in 2018. I want them to change it up.
Leaps.
Change it up.
Yeah.
You know? Like, who was I listening to? Somebody, some dickhead on the radio. They're all dickheads on the radio, by the way. Everybody that's on the radio is a dickhead.
Wow.
But one guy was saying, oh, every 10 years you need to reevaluate and make a change in your life. Every 10 years you need to assess your standing and change it up. And I'm like, all right, well, you make a point there, but when do I start counting? Like, I've had a lot of 10 years, you know? Right. It's been 10 years for me.
So they mean like at 10 years old, 20 years old, 30, 40, like on the tens, if you will?
I would imagine when you become like some sort of adult, a professional, maybe.
Well, when does that happen for you, Kieran?
It hasn't yet, Rock. So maybe maybe I'll start the clock this year.
And we're off.
And we're off. So in 10 years, no, I want to make a leap this year, 2018.
Good for you. So it is. This is the new beginnings for Kieran McCann.
Maybe I'll take that dickhead's logic and I'll just break it down yearly instead of waiting 10 years.
Right. Yeah, come on. Let's expedite this. No sense messing around.
Can't meet a chick at a bar and go, yeah, I'm waiting 10 years to actually make a leap with my life. It's not going to work.
No?
You know?
That's not a good starter line?
Yeah.
Oh.
I want to make a leap because 2017 sucked. It was a fucking drag.
A leap off a building?
Not that kind of leap, Rock.
Oh.
Although you probably like it because you don't want to do the fucking show. Thank God I don't do the show anymore.
I'm like, oh, but yay!
It sucks he died, but no more of that fucking goddamn dick talk on the radio.
The old anchors, let go. We're finally shoving off.
Yeah, I can finally do that Bitcoin podcast I always wanted to do.
Beers and Bitcoin coming in 2018.
Holy shit, you better fucking get that URL now.
Yeah, I really should. That's a good idea.
Or at least start the Facebook page, because people have URLs anymore in the year 2018.
I don't know. Apparently, YouTubers are kind of falling apart now, man. I think we're gonna have a renaissance of being a podcaster.
What are you talking about?
So partly because of this whole net neutrality fiasco, and just the reality.
People don't know I don't know what net neutrality is. What is that?
You don't?
I kind of do, but you give it for the dummies out there.
Of course I know it. Explain it to the little people, because I already understand this. But what was that again? Net neutrality? Is that something to do with fishing? Yeah, essentially, the government passed the
internet. Go ahead.
The government passed the ruling that says that essentially cable providers can control speed and or pricing structures. Now, the cable companies insist that things are not going to change, but in a nutshell, those are the laws that now can be controlled. Before with Obama, he let it. There was net neutrality, so everyone was on the even playing field. So what does that mean now with the new rules? What that means is that cable companies, even though they say they won't, they technically could charge you a premium price to use specific services like a Netflix, or even a specific web page like a YouTube. Or they could create packages like your email package, where it enables you to get email and send email, or a social media package where you can use Facebook and the Twitters. Now, who knows if that actually is going to happen, but that's basically what it breaks down to.
Right, and we're going on like the cable company's good word that they're not going to do it.
Right, I know exactly. I mean, there's something to be said though for them to actually come out and say they're not going to change anything, because it would look pretty bad even in 3-4 years if they change it, because it's etched in stone, if you will, that they said that they wouldn't change things.
Fuck, I get raped by my cable company every month.
That's the bottom line here, Karen, is that it's just about how these cable companies can make more money. Now, on the flip side, though, this opens up the opportunity for other cable companies. I would like to see how, because there's only a certain amount of wires on a telephone pole and whatnot. So I don't know how that's going to really come about, but nonetheless, it does open the doors for things like that, because now you could have these like little startups that could provide internet service, you know, cheaper prices or whatever. But I don't know. I still think that's kind of far-fetched. So anyways, to the point that with the YouTubers is that, I mean, in my opinion, I feel like it hit a plateau where all these people are getting all this ridiculous amounts of cash to sit there and post on YouTube. But I think there's also a bit of a scare now because of this net neutrality, because it could potentially not be as easy for people to view YouTube. Because YouTube may not be a priority, if you will, of people's internet services and whatnot down the road. So I feel like they're reevaluating, these YouTubers and their purpose.
Now I'm just Googling what is net neutrality. I want to make sure I'm not getting fucked. Yeah.
No, everything's fine now. Everything's good.
Yeah. No, that's a big one right there.
It's huge. It's really, really huge. I mean, they insist it's for the best. I watched it. I actually watched it all go down. And it was interesting because there was actually a bomb scare during the I don't know what you would call it, the yay and nay. I don't know, the vote. But I don't know. I mean, it could even affect us in theory, because we're streaming video and we're podcast. There could be a podcasting service we might have to get to do this show.
Remain net neutral. So
yes.
Net neutrality is the internet's guiding principle to preserve the right to communicate freely.
Right.
Al Gore. Fucking tree hugging motherfucker. Yes, we like him.
We do.
We do like him because we want our freedoms on the internet. It's late night, 11 o'clock. You want to search a little yes porn, please? Yes. Search it out. And you want those videos to play fast.
That's going to be a sad day when Kieran gets a bill. He's like, in order to watch porn, you're going to have to pay for the porn fee.
Maybe paying some porn tax.
Kieran's going to have to weigh dinner for the next week. Or if he wants to watch, what's her name? Montana Guns.
You know what? You know which one's Montana Guns? What the fuck is that,
I'm just making up. I feel like it's like a Long Island bar. You just like put words together.
I bet you Montana Guns is a porn star somewhere.
It's got to be with a Z, of course. Guns.
Yeah. No, that's an important one. See, that's a story that people are probably not paying attention to on the grand scale of things.
Yes, there's a large amount, but not enough still, and there's nothing that can be done. A group, and you know what's hilarious? The FCC, it was an FCC ruling, right? So the chairperson, I forget his name, but all I remember is that he has a gigantic coffee cup that's it's obnoxiously large. He's a weird dude. He was apparently a lawyer for Verizon before this, so clearly it's in his best interest to do what's good for the cable
This is
companies.
some Illuminati bullshit, Leroy Jenkins. I'm not liking this. This is some Illuminati
We're
bullshit.
all fucked. That's the bottom line.
You know, we gotta go in there and have some sort of protest. We need net neutrality. And I'll certainly go into the hearing arguing the porn side of things. Because you can't be fucking with my porn, man. I got no girlfriend. I got to slay some socks.
Oh, there's Kieran. Kieran, that's a good sad story. Maybe they'll the sympathy. You'll play the sympathy card.
Yeah, I'm sitting in front of a dais full of 30 representatives of districts and fucking Congress or whatever.
No, like at that table whenever they have the hearings, and have your little nameplate in front.
Right. Kieran McCann, podcaster. No one listens to his show, but go ahead and speak.
Jeet Pie. That's his name. That's the guy's name. Jeet Pie.
A Jeet Pie?
That's him.
I think I had one of those at the diner back in Rocky Point.
Hey, oh, I hear you. I know.
Hey, couple slices of that of Jeet Pie, huh?
Yeah.
Don't stick your fucking tea in it.
Cheap.
Some whipped cream.
Yeah, whipped cream. That sounds like something a Greek would sell. A Jeet Pie.
Who the fuck is this guy?
You ever notice that on Long Island? There's all Greeks that own the friggin' diners. It's all Greeks.
Yeah, there is like a story behind that. I don't remember, but there is a story behind that.
Why do the Greeks own the diners?
That's when the Italians come over, what do they own? Delis.
The Greeks really got the shaft on that because, like, the Jewish people got like Hollywood locked down, and the Greeks got the diners. That's really fucked up. And you think the Greeks would shoot a little higher.
What's wrong with a diner?
Yeah,
man?
diners make good money. They're just long hours.
Funny, but it's just not. It's not like what the
You can't take a diner to Arizona,
You can't.
Nah.
Nah, it's got to fucking stay in the East Coast.
Yeah, with the chrome on the outside, on the facade.
They have diners out here, but
You go to a good diner when you can see your reflection on the side of the building.
Old Man Withers, Bitcoin and Cardi B. There you go. Yeah. If you put a news article about Bitcoin or a news article about Cardi B on a website and you ask people to read the website, what are they reading? They're reading the Cardi B goddamn website.
I don't know, Kieran. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I genuinely don't know because I feel like Cardi B is like an East Coast thing. Bitcoin is international. By the way, do you know why she's called Cardi B?
Because she's a huge.
That's the short answer.
No, I do not.
Right?
Yeah. See, Leroy, do you want to explain it?
Not really. Except it was like Bacardi, or she went by.
Yeah.
Is that a real name?
So her sister went by I'm assuming the nickname Hennessy, and she went by the nickname Bacardi. But she said, obviously, when her career took off, she couldn't use that, obviously, and understandable. So she just switched it around and called it Cardi B.
It's brilliant. She's a genius.
She's brilliant.
Apparently, she was on. There was like an article over the break there that she was banging the Migos guy. What's his name? Who's the guy? She's engaged to one of the rappers from Migos.
You got it. Offset.
Offset. Is that? I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm fucking lost on who raps today.
His
I don't
name's
even know.
called Offset.
Yeah, and his partner's called Control Alt Delete. I don't know why
that kind of worked. But it's funny, Karen, because you mentioned a typewriter. Offset's more of a typewriter term, so I'll still give you credit for it because you were in the right world. So yeah, because that was not easy. You went for the typewriter angle. I respect that, so I'll give you credit for it.
Yeah, no, but she was apparently posted some Instagram video or something, or Instagram Live.
Oh boy,
where she was getting the old high hard one in the old backdoor rock.
See, Kieran likes those because it's like the porn's coming to him, so he's got to be ready. You know, usually when you go to porn, it's like, you know, you're ready for it, but those times, you know, it's coming to you. You better be all systems go.
Yeah, it's like a flash attack of porn. What? Go ahead.
She did that because her Offset
is
his phone got hacked.
Oh,
and on it was some
Offset.
shit where they were getting down.
His phone got hacked and there was like porn of them having sex on there.
So there was like a ransom out there.
Cardi B.
And then she just posted that saying there was nothing on the video. You know, she's trying to say that.
Well,
joking around.
You got to think, she's got boobs. She's a former stripper. There's probably a whole fucking goddamn database full of sex tapes with Cardi B on there.
Right.
By the way, she's nominated for a bunch of Grammys too. Does anybody care? No one does.
Twerking.
That's crazy. I don't know. That's a little crazy to me. No disrespect to Cardi B and
Cardi
representing the Bronx, but that's a little crazy to me.
What?
That she's nominated for so is essentially a Grammys now just whoever's making the most sales? Is that what that means?
Yeah, I think that's what it is. It's just no one's gonna watch if they're gonna give fucking Jethro Tull another Grammy. You know what I mean? No one's gonna fucking watch, so they gotta bring Cardi B in there. The Grammys is old. It's old. It's stupid because everybody gets one.
Hey,
yeah, really, it's like Little League.
It is. It's a participation fucking award. That's all it is.
Did you hear your girl Danielle Bergoli bought her?
This was a sweet story.
Paid off her mom's mortgage.
Yeah.
Oh,
how the fuck did she do that?
She signed a deal. She's got a contract with, I think, Atlantic.
Yeah, she's a rapper. You know that.
Yeah.
She's like legitimate rapper.
Yeah.
Yeah, people fucking dig that little
Let me
girl.
tell you, she turned the corner. I mean, obviously she didn't have to post it on because it would have made it to the news wires nonetheless. But her posting was a little tacky. But she's turning a corner, you know? She paid off her mother's mortgage for her house.
Turning the corner. And for somebody who can't communicate, she's making a hell of a living. You know what I mean? She really can't communicate too well.
Kieran communicates on the other hand, Kieran commutes really well, but
absolutely, and I cannot fucking make a living. No, it's weird. Yeah,
isn't it weird? It's weird. Dr. Phil gave her. Do you think she's got to slip him a little cash?
Fuck Dr. Phil.
A little.
Here's an editorial.
A little tip of the cap.
A little tip.
Yeah, Leroy Jenkins editorial. Fuck Dr. Phil.
She probably made more money for him. Because nobody watched Dr. Phil, and then her episode was probably like made him more relevant at that time.
That's a good point.
Yeah, so good for her.
Danielle Bergoli, so
yeah, no. To be honest with you, she's gonna be rapping. We're gonna see her on TRL.
Imagine she wins a Grammy. Imagine that day.
It could happen. Stranger things have happened. Cardi B was a stripper. Now she's nominated for Grammys. Like multiple Grammys.
Just a weird world we live in, man.
It is a weird world, Rock. And it all started off. Here's the countdown.
Oh, about time.
Wait a minute.
Hey, let's do New Year's again. There it is. Hey, Happy New Year. Hey, all right. All right, there's oh, it's so cold in Times Square. It's so cold. There we go. I'm looking forward to a better year, Rock.
Yeah.
Because this has been kind of shitty. This one kind of sucks.
You kind of setting reset, right? Hitting a little reset here.
I'm done resetting, by the way. I'm done Control Alt deleting my life. I'm sick of rebooting.
You're done holding in the power button until it force shuts off.
I want to just
upgrade.
Yeah, I'm gonna upgrade to like standby mode. You know,
Kieran wants to get rid of the floppy drive.
Kieran's like, like Apple, they're throttling them down.
Yeah, you heard about that story, right, Kieran?
What happened?
Your boys over at Apple, apparently they came out and admitted that they do slow down the old iPhones to conserve battery power as the battery ages. So they kind of like force the app to not run as such a high performance in order to maximize the battery value. So basically they're saying is we slow down the apps so that the batteries could run a little bit longer. But the reality is that what everyone's been saying is that with software updates, they slow down the power by which the phones operate.
Really?
Yeah.
So then people think I gotta upgrade.
I gotta go get a new phone. That's fucking horseshit,
right?
I don't like that bullshit.
Net neutrality and iPhones, Kieran. Everything's falling apart.
We're all controlled by this crap, people.
It is.
And I read an article over the break. Actually,
good for you.
I read the headline, Rock.
And you just made your own story. He looked at the picture and read the headline and be like, okay, I can work with this.
I will actually go find the headline too.
I read the Cliff Notes.
I read this short ass article that was in the New York Post.
By the way, no one else in the history of news and podcasting does that. Just read the headline and we'll just go the whole story on it.
Okay. Yeah, there was an article in the New York Post not too long ago that said the headline was, "Your next booty call won't be human."
What?
It's getting into the thing we've been talking about with that movie I watched not too long ago.
Ex Machina.
Right. It's about banging robots. And it's a whole thing. They actually have them. The robotic things you can bang.
Hmm.
It's crazy. That's what we're going to. I'm telling you.
Is this going to be, can we like make this a bit for the show?
We're going to a new age, pal.
I think you should get one for the show. Just you know.
I remember watching Wall Street. You know the movie Wall Street? It was one of my favorite movies of all time. And it's the scene with Gordon Gekko and Bud Fox, and they're sitting in this restaurant having lunch. And Gordon Gekko has this little TV. It's like a 2-inch by 2-inch screen. He's looking at it. He's like, it's a little gift for my son. Let me tell you, we're going to a new age, pal. And it was just a little tiny screen TV. Now look, we have fucking robots we can bang. We have literally we're carrying our brains around in our hands that are called phones. We can take video. We're a home like news organization with this fucking thing.
Right.
It's crazy how technology is advanced.
This little thing, I could barely. It's the size of my fingernail. Holds up. Well, how much is this? 32 gigabytes of information. 32.
Rock on his monitor is holding a
little micro SD card. And that's not even as big as you get him. Like I have one on my phone that's 256 gig. Imagine all that information.
So we banging robots. I can't wait to bang a robot. I mean, I'm not saying that, but I tell you what. I told this to Rock last week, and I'm trying not to regurgitate fucking material that is pretty lame anyway. But I'll regurgitate it. Fuck it. When I'm 65, and if they make you ever seen Ex Machina?
No.
All right, watch that movie. They make this AI robot. It's just a chick, and they put this like this skin-like cover on her. It looks like a girl, like a beautiful girl. And the robot has holes and shit where you can throw your ham in and all that. And tell me
she comes with holes.
Right. When it's 25 years from now.
Does she come with socks?
25 years. You tell me they don't have a robot created that can. I mean, the New York Post just posted an article about it, that they have one. It doesn't look too much. It doesn't look too shabby. I'm not saying I'm gonna bang that one, but you give me a top-notch like iPhone 8 type of AI robot that thing's fucking awesome. I'm gonna be like, you know what? Hey, let me dip into the savings. I'm gonna buy a fucking robot. Fuck you, honey.
You're gonna have to wait a long time for them to come down in price and stuff. They'll be like,
well, I'm hoping by that time they come down in price.
Probably like 15 G's right away.
I'll be like Rocco, go invest in Bitcoin so I can buy a $25 million fucking robot. Oh God. Right?
God, that's crazy. Yes, that movie AI was kind of like that too, where there was a whole underworld of just,
It's just funny how
robots.
we just started talking about it, and then there's been a bunch of articles about it. I don't know if it's just my way of thinking is making me pay attention to certain things over other things, but I've seen a slew of things on the internet and in newspapers about AI in like sexual encounters with fucking robots.
No, it's happening. It's for sure happening. Yeah,
it's crazy shit.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So they're not there's none that are readily available now. I thought there
are. There are.
It's just like plywood.
You got to go to Japan to get like the really good ones. That's where they make the good ones. You know.
Well, the ones they have now are not like, top-notch fucking things.
That's what I'm saying. Go to Japan. They got them down.
These ones
they say
are
Honda on the side of them though.
You can get them out of a vending machine.
Yeah, it's a fucking hybrid fucking sex robot.
Runs on biodiesel.
Biodiesel. Who's biodiesel?
Oh, forget it.
Runs on kimchi.
Let's see. Yeah, no, I mean, it looks. I wish I could show it to the folks. Maybe I can, find it. I don't know. But they're $10,000.
That's not bad.
And yeah, I mean, you can go to a hotel in Japan and frolic with a sex robot.
You could buy that with one Bitcoin and get change back.
Yeah, brothels are full of sex dolls.
Ew, so what do you mean? You're just like using the robots that are there and then another dude comes in after it? Literally and figuratively.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'm playing that fucking thing now. I don't know.
How do they clean them out?
I don't know.
Kieran just read the headline, so yes.
Yeah, I just read the headline. That's what you get when I just read the headline. But
so you mean there's gonna be? So it's kind of like you shared robots? Is that what it is? Is that what you're saying?
It's Rocket. The video. I'm looking at the video of it. It looks like that AI robot in Ex Machina.
Wow,
that's
crazy.
It looks like that, but not like so perfect. Like that looked like an actual person.
Right.
That one in the film, and it actually was. It was a person playing a robot.
Right.
But yeah, it's fucking. I don't know. I mean, to be honest with you, I don't know. If times are tough and I got a little savings, can you go in the HOV lane with a robot?
Oh, good question. There's a fair question.
If a cop pulls you over and goes, "Hey, come on, man, this is HOV lane," I'm like, I have fucking sex with that thing.
Yeah, right. That's your partner.
That's my partner. I have sex with it. What's wrong with
Kieran's
that?
got a good point here.
Yeah, copper. Hey, take your ass back to your squad car.
All right, that ain't happening. Especially now, Kieran. Yes, sir. I'm sorry, sir.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that really considered an occupant?
What? I would say
so.
Sex robot. If you're traveling with a robot that you have sex, it's like your companion. It's an AI.
Maybe if the robot had a job and was going to work with you, and they were,
its job is to fucking Yankee cranky.
Oh, Leroy runs a tight ship there in the Jenkins household.
No, I would never send my robot out to go earn a living because you don't want somebody stealing the fucking thing.
You're gonna pleasure me. You're gonna cook my meal, and you're gonna get a job. I don't care, robot or not.
Yeah. Kieran, you might want to reconsider.
And don't be showing your robot ass to other people.
You buy your robot for $10,000, right? Then you open up a brothel out of your place.
And I got a robot just
Kieran, there you go. There's your business model.
Somebody's gonna fuck up the robot.
There's your reset button.
Right.
There you go.
Like a whole slew of robots.
It's a new career. 2018.
Like the guy in Ex Machina had a whole slew of robots. He had like the blonde one. He had the African American girl. He had the Asian girl. He had the brunette.
We've talked about this before. It's like you can morph them, you know.
I really, if I get a, you know, when I'm 65, when we have that sex robot thing happening, and mine's gonna look like Alexis Texas. It's just.
See, you could have just put some words together too. Montana Guns. It's gonna be so.
Yeah.
Alexis Texas. A woman's name and a state.
Yeah. You know what we got? Well, it's 2018. We're all gonna make leaps this year. That's what we want to do. We all make leaps. I'm making a leap. I'm going to jail. That's a good leap. That's something different I've never done, Rock. You know?
Yeah.
Does that mean 18 is gonna be good or
no?
bad?
It's gonna be good because I'm gonna fucking go in there for fucking 24 hours and come out and go, I'm never going back in there again.
He's like, I'm a blood, yo. Where's my bandana?
I know. I'm so terrified to go to the fucking thing. I'm actually terrified to go. But
I was wondering if you knew anything about the details about your.
I do. But I don't want to look at them until like 2 days prior, because I don't want to go, but I have to. It sucks.
What do you mean the details? What details regarding what?
Yeah, like what I have to do, what I have to bring, and you know.
What do you bring? What do you bring to jail?
Oh, well, nothing really.
Yeah.
You bring yourself and your ID and like a piece of paper that they give you, and that's it.
Wow.
Then you go sit in a thing. Apparently.
Did they do like?
Did they like fucking in Rambo? They hose me down and they
Cavity.
Are you doing a
checks?
cavity check?
I don't think so.
Aw, Kieran, that's gonna be nice.
I hope they don't cavity check me, huh?
Yeah.
Smuggle some Gatorade in there. Some monsters.
Well, if they do cavity,
Monster drink. Kieran's like, can I bring my dip in? Is that okay?
I'm not gonna be able to dip for like 24 hours. I think
Oh man,
it's gonna be hard.
I was watching this episode.
You gotta
This
get that
episode-
jail dip.
And you guys watch this one? 60 days.
What is
in?
that, Rock?
60 days in on A&E.
60 days.
Timmy's
in?
pubic hair. I don't know.
These guys go.
Go ahead.
These guys go into county jail
Mm-hmm.
for 60 days. They don't have charges. They're like free people. They just want the experience of the jail.
Right.
I just started watching this like last night.
What they just want to go to get the experience of going to jail?
Yeah, like different people. One might be a cop. One's a paralegal. One other guy was like a pastor, and they go into these jails to like kind of experience. He was a pastor in the jail, but now he's a prisoner.
Mm-hmm.
Not for any legal reason.
Just because he wants
volunteering to go in for 60 days.
to be. Really?
Yeah,
God.
and they're like documenting and stuff like that.
Any of you guys call me Francis, and I'll kill you.
Yeah, I'm not saying that to anybody. Oh, that's crazy. Why would you want to go to jail for fun? No one wants to go to jail for fun.
Some dude's staying in for 120 days because he likes it, I guess.
Really? What a fucking nutball.
Yeah.
Hey, here's the deal.
Oh.
When they brought you in here and booked you, you was crying like a pussy.
Yeah.
Back the fuck up. Back up. You know you fucking with in cell number 4 on the ninth floor.
Yeah. Gonna be fun, but fuck it.
You're gonna do that when you get in there. Act all crazy and shit.
Did you say my phone in the limousine was buzzing? Yeah.
You better hit the gym a couple times before you go.
Oh
in.
yeah.
I gotta do something. Maybe get like a neck tattoo.
I sent you.
I'll get one of them hemp neck tattoos that says "fuck everybody."
I sent you a video about this guy that does like defensive training.
Oh, see, I don't want
Not
to.
in jail, but in life or whatever. But you're gonna need this when you go to jail. So you gotta
I'm
watch
not
this.
fighting. I don't want to fight.
You gotta defend yourself. When the guy approaches you, gonna ass rape you. What are you gonna do?
I hope they don't do that. No, please don't. Not with the ass rapage. I don't want this happening.
They're gonna call you cop. They're gonna think you're a cop when you get in there.
They're gonna think I'm a cop.
Oh right. Oh man, they're gonna give you. So that means they're not gonna bother with you because they're gonna be like, oh shit, he's
Smells like a pig in here.
he's undercover.
They're gonna go. What are you in for?
What are you, a knock? I'm like, no, I'm here like you guys.
I'm a podcaster.
I'm a podcaster gone wrong.
This show, 60 Days In, right? The county jail. It's a county jail.
Cool teacher asking, can you bring Netflix? I don't think so.
Fair question though.
Yeah.
They're gonna strip search you, man.
No, they're not. No, why would they do that? I'm not. No.
And then they're gonna lose your paperwork, and you're gonna be in there for a week.
Oh shit. That'll be awful.
You get lost.
That's taxpayers' money. That's Leroy Jenkins' money, right? Going right to you, Kieran.
What am I gonna lose?
They just like lose your paperwork when you get in, and then you're like sitting there like, hey,
now you're ours forever. Now you can never leave. Yeah, it's like that fucking scene from A Bronx Tale. They close the door and go, now you just can't leave. Damn it! I don't want this happening.
When is this happening? Like a week from now?
It's happening next Monday. We got one more show before I go to jail.
Man.
The big house.
When you come back, are you gonna give us the rundown of what they do?
Absolutely, I'll give you the
every
rundown.
detail.
Yes.
Even if like some guy comes up to you,
if I get raped, I got a great lawsuit coming. I'll tell you about it. I got a fucking lawsuit up the wazoo.
I get it.
Yeah.
I get
You
it.
get it? Yeah.
It's so dumb. It's funny.
Lawsuit up the wazoo.
are you gonna try to get raped?
No, I'm not gonna try to
Just
get
gonna
raped.
walk around with his ass hanging out.
Hi, boy.
Yeah, right. He's gonna be that one.
Yeah.
Kieran just be thinking about the lawsuit.
Look at this candy. Yeah. Oh man, I don't want to. No ass raping and no federal pound me up the ass prison.
Are you gonna interview anyone in there? Gonna ask him?
No, I'm not talking to shit. I'm not talking to anybody.
You'd be like, hey, listen, when you come out of jail, you want to come on the show?
No.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, like invite him in for a guest, and then I get clubbed over the head and all my shit stolen.
Dude, this show, the 60 Days In thing, they're in there with people for like fraud or DUIs and stuff, and then murderers. They're all lumped in the same.
I don't want to know. I don't want to go to that section of the hotel. I don't want to be in the murderer section. Do they put murderers in with like dude who like drank 32 ounces of beer?
I mean, listen, I don't know anything about the jail system in general, your specific jail, but I would assume they put you. You're just gonna be in a holding cell because if it's overnight, it's gonna be a holding cell.
Well, how many people?
I'm not gonna be held by like two big. You know what I'm saying?
That holding cell is gonna have like 15.
Yeah, but since it's only gonna be 24 hours, they're not gonna like go through all the rigmarole, if I could use a technical term, of.
I want my own cell, damn it.
Jeffries, where's my room?
Live in such swaller.
When's turn down service in here? Yeah, Kieran. I don't think you're gonna get the full treatment. I think they're gonna just give you the holding cell with the 15 people overnight. You're gonna be there with like the kid who did something like he
killed his parents.
Yeah.
You get to wear your own clothes when you're in there. They switch.
I guess. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
You probably do. It's only one day.
Yeah.
I feel like it's more ceremonial than anything.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a T-shirt that says "I'm innocent." I'm gonna roll in there. I don't know. It'll be fun to talk about, though. I'm not gonna be too happy on this next week's show. Because that's going to be like 24 hours before I have to go. Like Dead Man Walking. You know?
Have you asked?
I'm like Sean Penn in Dead Man Walking, going, saying prayers and shit.
Have you asked anybody that you know that's been in jail for
Yeah, none of them give you good advice.
Did they tell you what it's like?
Yeah, none of them say it's fun. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to know. I know people that have been to jail. And I don't want to hear any of their stories about being in jail. I do not. Yeah. None of them had fun. Right. None of them.
Nobody in the history of jail has ever said, "Oh, that was fun."
Yeah, it wasn't that bad. No, it's not so bad. It's not so fucking bad. No, it's always like it fucking blows, dude. There's like heroin addicts and people fucking. It's like I'm like I don't want to be. Why?
Kieran complains about the no, I shouldn't.
I complain about everything.
I just keep on thinking about like T-shirts Kieran could wear that day when he goes in, like a Black Lives Matter shirt.
Just a fucking T-shirt of Colin Kaepernick.
Yeah. There it is. Oh, do that.
I love black people. Something, you know?
Or like an NWA album shirt.
Yeah, something. Or just some sort of like Latino, the Spanish thing. I don't know. Like a bandana. I was rolling with a bandana. Some,
and a limp. You gotta have a limp, Kieran. You gotta work on your limp walk.
I get a limp. Yeah. All right, let's take a break. We'll come back and do done on the show.
All right.
Nothing yet. We'll take a break. We'll come back more on the lunaticradio.com show right after these words.
Kieran and Rock. Lunaticradio.com.
If you are a proud supporter of lunaticradio.com show and you'd like to see this show flourish, or just Rock and I become alcoholics, you can donate to the lunaticradio.com show by simply going on our website. Rocket, fire away.
Yes, absolutely. Donations. Go to the website, lunaticradio.com, and select from one of the options, either a recurring amount or simply just give whatever you feel. Anything and everything is appreciated and helps pay for any of the expenses for the show and helps us keep going and, not have to dig out of our pockets. And we appreciate, again, anything you can give.
Right. So give a shit and give us a donation.
Well, give money. Don't give a shit.
Oh, right. I can go on about that one. So log on to the lunaticradio.com website if you would be so kind and give us a donation. It would be great.
Absolutely. Thank you.
And thank you from the bottom of our hearts.
Yes.
From the lunaticradio.com show.
All right, Emo Tony's going to get up on stage. Everybody welcome Emo Tony!
The actual patrons here are disgusted.
Emo Tony has stepped up on stage, coming in at 420 pounds. He's wearing a t-shirt that says, "Boobies make me smile." It's Emo Tony, everybody. And he's dancing. Don't half-ass it. Go ahead, Emo. Yeah.
He's on the pole. He's on the pole.
He's working the pole.
He's getting into it.
He's getting into it.
Pro.
He just dropped down to it.
He is a pro.
Shaking his badunkadunk.
Look at this guy getting into it.
Emo Tony is up on stage dancing.
The dancers are going wild.
He's showing his stomach. I see a little ass crack.
I'm ready to go home.
Wow.
That's it. Night's over.
What was that, Pulse Bob?
He's got to do some pole tricks.
Emo Tony shaking
his ass. Go.
His ass is his shorts are falling down. He's smacking his ass.
Tony.
He's doing like the Ride 'em Cowboy type of thing.
He's getting tipped. He's having money thrown at him.
People are throwing money at him. This is unbelievable. This is a first in the history of Los.
Oh no, the shirt's coming off.
Oh, the shirt is coming off.
Oh no.
Oh God, this is sinful. Sinful.
Emo Tony. Oh my God.
Oh yeah. Now those are some tits, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow.
He's built like a female dog.
What is he doing?
Oh! Ronnie Beans is here. Everybody, grab a microphone. Ronnie Beans
Get on the
is
mic,
here.
Ronnie.
Ronnie Beans used to co-host the radio show. Grab the mic, Ron.
That pole is
Emo Tony
bowling.
is shirtless on stage. Oh. He's grabbing the pole. The pole might break.
Yes.
They're gonna have to clean that thing afterwards.
The pole is bending.
Wow. The pole is
It's shaking.
Bending.
By the way, who invited the Michelin Man?
and Emo Tony is exhausted.
I thought it was a no crack week.
Emo is winded. I think he's gonna pass out at the end of the stage when the song is over.
He's pacing himself.
Hey, there's stamina in this kid.
For the dancers,
Sandwich underneath one of his tits.
one of the dancers is holding up Tony's "Boobies Make Me Smile" shirt.
Boobies do not make me smile right now.
No.
Emo Tony's ass is showing. People are throwing dollars at him. I believe it's the strippers paying back the
The strippers are sending money back.
I think he's out of gas.
Girls are just throwing money at him.
They're giving him a refund.
He's shirtless.
He's out of gas. He's out of gas.
He's out of gas, everybody.
Tony is gas.
Oh God.
Now destruction comes.
Somebody get him off the stage before he passes out.
He's getting... All right, he's being waved on. Emo Tony.
Yeah, Emo Tony.
Good job.
Congratulations, Emo Tony.
Get your money, Tony. Don't forget your money.
Tony's the man.
Give it up for Okay, that Paul has seen better days. Ronnie Beans joins us.
I tell you what, the two guys who are here not for the show are disgusted by what just happened.
That was unbelievable. I picked the wrong week to stop getting lap dances.
Wow.
Johnny Emo has outdone himself.
And rock. LunaticRadio.com.
Twitter doesn't give me these problems.
Kieran and Rock are on social media.
Why can't you just like me?
Be sure to like and follow Lunatic Radio on Twitter.
Rocket, you gotta get naked. Take off your pants. Do something.
Sweet.
Don't say sweet.
Oh, I listen to you.
Okay.
So if you say take them off, I shall.
Twitter.com/Radio.
They're already naked, aren't they?
I feel like I have hair on my microphone. That's why I've been blowing into it, if you people are listening.
Twitter.com/Lunatic Radio.
Nice yes.
Kieran and Rock have returned.
I had in my hand a bunch of condoms, KY, lube, and a sixer. Or Kieran would like to call it a good time.
LunaticRadio.com.
What up, everybody? LR Show. By the way, watching some of that New Year's Eve coverage, New Year's Ryan Seacrest New Year's Rockin' Ball Eve or whatever. Joan Rivers is alive.
What?
And it's in the form of a person named Jenny McCarthy.
Oh,
Yeah.
well played.
Jenny McCarthy looks exactly like Joan Rivers now. And I don't know if that's like some sort of style she's going for, but man, does she look like Joan Rivers. If you pull up a picture of Jenny McCarthy from New Year's Eve, Rocket Eve, or whatever the hell it is, she just looks exactly like Joan Rivers, a bigger version of Joan Rivers, but because Joan Rivers is really tiny. But
I don't know. I was watching the CNN broadcast because that was just a fucking hoot.
that was a gay fest, wasn't it? I watched that for a little bit. I was just like, oh boy.
I was waiting for it to happen.
It was just too much for me.
No, but it wasn't even that. Like, I mean, that was part of it, but the other part was that one of their news anchors was at a pot and paint party in Colorado.
Oh, right.
And they're just showing people smoking up, and she's passing shit around. Even it was so weird. CNN is just, they've lost it, man. And that made it great. It made it more interesting because they didn't even know how to do anything. They were just people smoking, people drinking.
Right. I saw like I know that she was on that pot bus, the correspondent, and then I saw an image that somebody took. I think it was like Micah Fox, the comedian, was on her thing. And it was like the lady holding a doob.
Yeah, yeah.
Like the correspondent. I don't know. Was she getting high? I don't know. Whatever.
She was passing around, but I'm like, that's more interesting than seeing fucking Seacrest.
If I'm hosting a fucking 4-hour marathon show that Anderson Cooper and that other guy's doing, I'm getting a little
Anderson
inebriated.
and Andy? Come on.
Yeah, and then they were like, there was some dude in like it was very.
That was weird too. The Key West.
It was all sorts of weird shit happening.
But it was, like I said, it was more interesting than fucking Seacrest and McCarthy, because you don't know what's gonna happen. I mean, you could turn it on, and you could see Andy deep dick and Anderson for all you know.
You don't know because they like, I don't know. It was just very.
You know, they were supposed to go on a date together, Kieran. You know.
They're like dating.
No, they're not dating. What are you talking about? Anderson is married or whatever and shit. And they were supposed to like a while ago.
Yeah, but dudes are dudes. You know that shit. Come on.
They don't care. That's right. A guy's gonna be a guy.
I think that whole gay marriage thing is just like, all right, we're getting married, so you actually have to come home with me at the end of the night.
And Andy Cohen, he was trying to do something because he brought a bottle of tequila and he was trying to get Anderson a little liquored up on the show, which was also great. They're doing shots on air, which was pretty awesome.
It's very gay.
What's the word I'm looking for?
I can't put it any other way.
I did not, but did you check out Steve Harvey at all? His show,
I saw Steve Harvey dressed. He looked like a cartoon character.
He really does. He really did with that. Yeah.
With his very white teeth.
Yeah, it's his teeth, right?
White teeth. And they were whiter than the whitest coat he was wearing.
He's wearing his coat that was just so like I was like, Steve, what are you doing, man? We get you, Steve. You can age. Just let yourself age, man. You can age. You're old. We all know you're
man,
old.
I like it. That's what I want to be. I want to be. You know, I want to maintain an age. And I get his dentist. I like it. Whatever his dentist is doing, I'm buying it.
I feel like he gets his teeth replaced every day with whiter teeth.
Just puts chiclets in there, little chiclets.
My God, they look fake.
Right? Yeah.
He doesn't want to be out there. No one wanted to be out there. There's like Steve's freezing his fucking ass off in the middle of Times Square.
Fuck that. No. Steve Harvey, he is looking for any dollar he can make whenever he can make it. He is an entertainment hustler. He'll take any gig. He don't give a shit.
I'm still waiting for the entertainment portion. What the fuck is Steve Harvey done that's entertaining? I don't know. He's one of them guys. He used to do that, like the Kings of Comedy. I was like, why is Steve Harvey here? He's king of what? He sucks. When has Steve Harvey ever been acknowledged as a great comic? Ever?
Apparently.
No can answer the question. See? Right? You can name a billion comics that
I've never seen, it's funny you say I've never seen any of his stand up.
It's like there's Tony Rock and Chris Rock.
Oh right.
Steve Harvey's like the Tony Rock to like Bill Cosby. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like so Steve Harvey's like yeah. He's this shitty brother who's doing comedy. He's terrible. Not that Bill Cosby and Steve Harvey are brothers. I'm just saying.
Right.
They're all brothers, man.
Yeah, I know. I have no idea what it's. Yeah, but he just does all these shows and he does all these events and he's just hustling, man. Hustling. You wouldn't have done if you were given the opportunity to do that gig for New Year's Eve on Fox. You wouldn't do it.
I would fucking kill it. I would love to do that.
That would have been fun.
But you're not putting Andy Cohen next to me.
Oh come on.
You give me some broad.
Andy's good. No, see, that's the thing. You're not thinking. See, Andy's good on Mike. Anderson was so deadpan and slow and almost didn't want to be there. Andy had a lot of like energy. He would be good.
I get it. But who am I hosting New Year's Rockin' Eve with?
Me, because it's Rock. It's a Rockin' Eve.
I got Rock. Yeah, put Rock next to me. We got that.
Kieran and Rockin' Eve.
Yeah, Kieran Rock and this chick named Eve.
We would do really good at it. We would really do good with that.
We should get a hold of some YouTube company that produces content and send us to Times Square next year, Rock, and we'll host that shit.
Actually, take that back. The moment that Kieran goes and starts interviewing women in the audience, it's the first one that's attractive. He's like, you know what, Rock, you just take over the show. I'm out.
Yeah. Who's here from Amityville? You're all whores.
But I want to talk to you.
We got any wine dance skanks here?
Who's got their hotel key here?
Right. Who's got a fucking room at the Marriott, damn it?
Kieran. Kieran will start drinking. See, we would drink on the show. It'd be great.
Yeah. I would, you know what? If somebody were to pay me
$20,
me and 20, they pay us to come host whatever the hell they want us to host in Times Square next year for the ball drop. I will partake in a little beverage. Yeah, we'll get Leroy Jenkins to do the crowd work. I'll be out there. Hey, where are you from?
How many times would we laugh every time we talk about the ball drops?
Yeah.
I got your ball drops.
Hey, it's us back from break. Hey, Rock, I'm ready for the ball drop. I know, something else just dropped right on your chin, huh?
I got the ball.
They're all real dumb jokes. Not even good jokes at all.
Just poorly formed.
Rock will go off on a fucking tangent about Bitcoin. Rock will be staring at looking at the fucking stock ticker on the side.
Yeah, right. I'll just be watching. I'm like, here, leave me alone. I'm busy here. I'm day trading. It's the middle of the night.
Rock, we're paid to do this gig. We're in Times Square.
We have to make sure Leroy comes too. Leroy's got to be there.
Leroy's got to be there. He's got to be the guy. He's got to be our Jenny McCarthy, like pumping up the crowd. But he's just going to be sitting there in a big giant jacket.
breathing his ass off saying shit.
Leroy, you got anything? No. All right, thanks, Leroy.
Back to you fucking dicks.
Why'd you bring me along to this shit show?
I don't even like broadcasting. Fuck. Did you watch any of the Golden Globe fucking nominated things, Rock?
No, I did not.
I tell you what, I watched one.
Oh, this is not good.
Is that a Montana Guns reference?
No, I watched one. I watched two of them actually. Here's the best performances. The best picture. Is this best?
Oh, best picture. What's best picture? Let's go right to the top.
What's best picture? Oh, here it is. Okay, best motion picture drama. Dunkirk, The Post, The Shape of Water, 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri. Now I watched that one. That one was pretty good.
You already saw 3 Billboards?
I saw that one.
Wow, look at you.
I have my ways. I'm a part of the Academy, Rock. I'm a part of the Academy. They just don't know it yet. They sent me screeners. Yeah, they sent me screeners. Yeah. I did watch the other one, Call Me By Your Name. I watched that one. And that one stars Armie Hammer.
Yeah, sure.
You know Armie, the guy from The Social Network?
Yeah.
He played the Van Winkle twins. He's in this movie, Rock. And he plays gay in this movie. He plays gay so much in this movie. I think Armie Hammer's gay. That's how gay he is in this movie.
Gene Siskel, step aside. Here comes Kieran McCann.
Right. I watched this movie called Call Me By Your Name. No, Call Me By Your Name. You know? That's the name of the fucking movie. I watched it. Turn it on, right? It's like, yeah, bada boom, bada bing. We're in Italy, right? Back in the 80s, apparently.
Okay, all right, okay.
Armie Hammer plays this fucking guy who's like, what would you call it? A faggot. No. I didn't mean that. I'm just a knucklehead right there. Sorry, I'm not a homophobic. But it was just, I saw that word and I was like, I gotta throw it right there. It'd be perfect. And so he plays this guy, archaeologist, I think. He plays an archaeologist going over to Italy to visit, stay with this family, and they're gonna study like bones or fucking statues or some bullshit. Shit from the past. And they're just like, oh, that's great. All right, so he goes, he's over there. And the family is, they have a young son. He's 17.
Oh boy, here we go.
New buttocks from me. Oh. Yeah, young boy.
You got any gum?
Buddy, I got some gum for the chin, buddy.
It's terrible.
Yeah, of course.
Oh God.
Yeah. So Armie Hammer goes over there. He's staying with the family.
Yeah, he's gonna be hammering.
I have a warehouse full of cock. It's great being gay.
Oh, that's not. I'm not in the film.
Oh.
God damn it.
Go away, Baton.
Utah. Saw it. Give me 2.
Oh,
all right.
Where's my jerk off sound?
Says Kieran every night around 11.
Oh, I don't have them. Stop it. Where's my... whatever.
Right.
So he goes over there to stay with the family. The father is an archaeologist, so he's studying with him and blah, blah, blah. They're going to do it. Right? So he's living in the house with them. And, he's having dinner. He's like he's a part of the family.
Right.
Now, this movie is going on. I'm about like an hour into this motherfucker. And I'm going, okay, this is the most boring piece of shit I've ever seen. Like, these people are just eating dinner, drinking wine, talking about archaeology, and nothing's really fucking happening. Nothing's
How do you not have a movie review show? I don't understand.
Nothing's fucking happening, right? So there's one scene, it's like a fucking nice sunny day, and fucking the young boy take out the old fucking 10-speeds and they go riding around the fucking Italian fucking
countryside,
right?
Thank you, Leroy.
Right. So, and this young kid has like a spot, apparently, like some sort of lake. He goes out in the forest, and he goes there because he goes out there to read and be by himself.
Read.
Yeah, read.
He's gonna read some dicks.
So he goes to this pond where he reads, right? And him and Army Hammer get to the pond, and the kid goes in the water, and Army follows him. And they're like, "Oh my word!"
And this is when Kieran goes and like, "All right, I guess it's loop time."
This is when I went. Come on, Army. Give me two, Army. All right, so I'm watching the movie and they're both getting in the water. I'm going, wait a minute. Now I realize that this fucking movie has a point. God damn it. There's no way this is going to be
Was this another Moonlight moment? Moonlight on the beach?
I'm about to, no. And I want to, no.
Okay.
So I'm an hour into the movie, right?
Okay.
And literally nothing's happening. I mean, just there's no any indication that this movie's going to turn into a fucking gay porn. No indication.
Right.
No indication. Other than like the kid fucking looking at Army Hammer by the pool, like when he's reading a book. That was it. And I was like, that's a little weird.
Right.
Maybe it's just nothing. Maybe the guy's jealous, because he's a good-looking guy and he's like the life of the party around the family because he's a tall, strapping, good-looking guy and everybody loves him. So that's what I thought it was. I actually thought the kid was going to end up killing Army Hammer because he was jealous of him, but it turns out he just wanted to suck his cock. So they're in the goddamn fucking lake. And they're getting refreshed, right? And they're like blah blah blah, and they come out of the lake and they sit down by the edge of the lake and they're talking and they're like sitting really close, and I'm going, wait a minute, they're sitting too close. Like if I'm going to the lake with Rock, I'm not sitting that fucking close to Rock.
Oh, that's not nice.
I'm not sitting. If you go to a lake with a guy, don't be sitting next to him on the edge of the lake.
At least arm's length.
Yeah,
right?
Like one of you is like sitting down, maybe the other one's skipping rocks. You know what I mean? It's like heterosexual shit's happening. You're talking about some broad you're gonna tap out there. No, these two are sitting next to each other, and they're like sitting like with their butts on the ground, their knees up, and their arms are over the top of their knees, like they're. And the young kid just fucking takes his hand. Right, he's got his hands on his knees. He's sitting there next to Army Hammer, and he just takes his hand and drops it right between Army Hammer's his fucking legs, like by his nutsack and his balls.
Right, got it. His nutsack and balls, got it.
From that point forward, for the rest of the movie, it was straight gay sex. For the rest of the fucking movie, I made it through like a half of a gay sex scene.
Yeah, because Kieran finished. He's like, all right, more for next time. Click.
I gotta save this one. Yeah.
Oh, comprende, dickhead.
All right, so it was just I hit fast forward. It was just. Literally, Rock, like you talk about Moonlight, which won Best Picture last year, and that won Best Picture because it was like a drug dealer who's gay. That was the whole fucking shocker of that one. And there was like two cum wiping scenes, like a guy, the guy on a beat.
Oh man, they got Moonlight beat. They had to one up it.
This is straight like dick in ass type scenes. Blowing like straight like you think these two actors are fucking completely gay. By the way, somebody's gonna take that and again meme the fuck out of it. I just saw the replay. That's awful. But it's just it's so gay that you're just like
it's hot.
Yeah, no, I'm kidding. It's just it was like I couldn't watch it. I put my hand over.
It was too much. It was too much information.
way too much.
But you kept going with the fast forward.
Oh, I fast forwarded because I wanted to see like how far
The good
they would
parts.
go. And I wanted to see how far they go with it, and then there was
slow mo.
There was literally I paused it.
Of course you did.
I paused it because you
had to get a sound.
I literally don't have enough soundboard sounds to describe Kieran's moments.
So
you're gonna do fine in jail.
I fucking next.
There it is.
Who's next?
Who's next? That's Kieran's t-shirt. It says "Who's next?"
That's the fucking hilarious.
Fuck, man.
Oh,
Jesus Christ. By the way, Rachel in the chat room, we need a spin-off podcast of all Kieran movie reviews. I agree 110% because they are just, first of all, they're always like a year behind, like too late when he does a movie review. But I think there'll be a great compilation.
Armie Hammer is actually, I think, nominated for Best Actor.
Of course. Listen, if you do a gay film like that, it's like a given. It's like a given now.
Like, you never like when Sean Penn, the whole joke from that movie, you play full retard, never go full retard. Like, Armie Hammer went full gay. Like, straight gay, dude. Just fucking, the homosexual community is going to this movie in droves to see this dude who's probably a straight guy just having, it's just. And by the way, the kid in the fucking film is 17. They say it so that's like,
wow.
It's like a weird thing.
And this is nominated for Best Motion Picture.
It's Best Motion Picture. Call Me by Your Name.
So, is this not the first film ever in Golden Globe history to be an NC-17 and nominated for Best Picture? Is that a first?
Is it NC-17?
No, I thought that you just said.
No, the kid in the movie that he has gay sex with is 17.
Is 17. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't know if the actor playing it is 17, but he's supposed to be 17 in them. So I was like, that's a little weird too, you know, because like he's an older dude and it's the young kid. You know? It was just fucking, whew, man, it was just whew.
Hot.
But they took. Stop it! I can't fucking get. It was edgy.
It was edgy.
The gay community is not led by me. I'm not gay. I just watched a gay movie.
And enjoyed it.
I didn't enjoy it. I fast forwarded through the whole thing. Well,
holy shit! I'm sucking Jamie Kennedy's cock and feeling his balls.
These are not quotes of mine. Refute. Why would I blow Jamie Kennedy? He's a shitty comic anyway.
Oh my goodness!
I'm kidding.
No, you're not.
He was nice enough to do our show back in the day.
He did.
Yeah, so it's just like it literally straight just fucking crazy, right? So I'm like, okay, this is it. This is the spin.
Right.
This is
right.
They last year they gave us the hint of guys coming and jerking each other off on the beach. That was like a little thing in Moonlight. And now that
was the appetizer.
Now they're just gonna go for the fucking guns ablazing. Let's just dicks everywhere, blowing, anal sex. We're gonna get the hottest guy to play a gay dude, and we're gonna fucking just have him bang a kid, and we're gonna win. And I guarantee you, this fucking movie wins. And it's a shitty movie.
It's just said in the chat, I'm not gay. I just like to watch. Right.
God.
Right. You're not gay if you're just watching guys go at it.
I'm just gay curious.
All right.
Gay curious.
I might be a little homophobic, but I couldn't watch I had to put my hand above my eyes.
It was too much. It was too gratuitous.
Too much, man. It's like, but I feel like that movie's trying to force, like filmmakers just be like, okay, or force the movie going audience to be okay with two men banging on screen.
Right. Right.
I think that's what the movie's trying to force, and that's why I feel like it's gonna be breaking a mold, so to speak. It's gonna be, and now we're gonna be forced to watch movies where we never know when a guy's gonna blow another dude. You know what I mean? And I don't want to go through that.
You
I don't want to be watching the next Star Wars and all of a sudden there's fucking two fucking aliens. Right. You know what I mean? I don't even watching fucking the next fucking, I don't know, Seth Rogen movie and it's fucking two guys blowing each other. I'm like, I don't want to sit through this shit. I like to know when the gayness is all right. I can't even say that. I don't want to be surprised. Fuck, I can't go anywhere without making myself sound like a fucking guy.
So you saved it on your DVR, right?
I did not. No, I mean, I watched it. I watched it.
He's got a slideshow on his desktop of images from the film.
From the time of the pond scene and him dropping his hand by Armie Hammer's balls, it's just a fucking hour of gay sex. And then Armie Hammer's character leaves Italy and goes back to the United States. And then the gay stuff ends, right? And then there was like some sort of emotional scene between the son because the son misses fucking Armie's big ass fucking hammer in his face all the time because he's back in the United States. Hammer. And Armie Hammer. And the kid has like some sort of discussion with his dad, and his dad has some like, you know, he's not like, oh, fucking suck it up, faggot. He's not like that. He's like, he's caring. He's like, oh, I know you had a connection with Armie, and I know that you're gay, and it's okay with me. That was like the whole fucking spiel, right? So I watched that portion of it. And I'm just like, all right, this fucking movie, motherfuckers. Right. Like, this is gonna win. It doesn't matter what else is out there. That's gonna win because it's like a fucking trend-setting movie.
Right. Kieran's like, this is a cinema these days. This is what we get.
Old man Kieran.
If my father, because over the break we went to Texas and the whole family went to go see Star Wars together. It was the first time ever in our lives that we all went to a movie together.
Wow.
Ever.
Oh,
wow. Can you imagine my father walking in there and my brother's like, yeah, we're gonna see this movie, fucking Call Me by Your Name, and my dad's locked in the theater and that fucking movie comes on. He'll fucking shoot people.
Yeah, that would have been so awkward.
Yeah, because this movie,
your dad would have saw you with your dick in your hand.
You're an ass.
Sorry.
These are all setups. I can't fucking say something without being a setup.
I'm sorry. No, Kieran, you bring up a great point, but I don't think it's going to win because of the Moonlight factor. Because it's almost like a been there, done that.
Yeah, but they like fucking, they take it to a whole new level. This is like
they turned the gay to 11.
Oh, they turned the gay up to 11, but this one, why don't you just make 10 the highest? No, well, this one goes to 11.
Right, we all know the joke.
Yeah, I know. I just want to fucking point it out. It's just young kids out there.
I don't know. But what about Three Billboards? Because I unfortunately still have not seen that, but I want to desperately want to see that soon.
It's actually really good, but it's not going to win.
Wow.
It's well acted. It's a good movie, but it's not going to win. You know that fucking movie's going to win.
Okay, let's say that gay film wasn't out.
I mean, there's the other movie that I haven't seen, Meryl Streep and
The Post.
Tom Hanks. The fucking Oscar juggernauts are slammed into the same movie.
Yeah, really.
Like, how do you fucking vote over that?
Exactly.
You know?
It's like the Hulk Hogan Ultimate Warrior of fucking movies. They just put them together.
And I watched a little bit of The Disaster Artist, and that's just not going to win, people. I don't know.
Oh, good for you, Kieran.
I don't even know.
Yeah, everyone is all about it because of the whole story, but
I don't know what the fuck you people are.
There was no gay sex.
There's
not enough dicks in this film. How can it win?
There was some.
Where's the jizz?
There was some funny moments, but goddamn, it was like a bad Seth Rogen movie.
I never saw the original either. Did you see the original?
Oh, no.
Is there a good Seth Rogen movie?
Ooh, editorial again with Leroy Jenkins. Damn. You know, every once in a while, you just come out with these vicious attacks on society.
I don't like them.
You didn't like Superbad?
Yeah, Superbad was good.
But then again, he was only a supporting character in that, so...
He's a cop, like a bad acting cop, right?
I'm trying to think. What was it? Seth Rogen. That's a great question. Wait a minute. That's a great question. Seth Rogen film.
He's not even funny.
I like the one where they live next door to the fraternity.
Cool teacher checking in. Blown by the Lake, starring Muscles McCann. Is that my first movie role? Blown by a lake? By the lake?
Your first movie role.
Somebody's are funny.
Yeah, what's a good Seth Rogen film? Question mark?
Got me. I don't know.
He just jumped on the coattails of that other dude. What's that other?
He made the
actor?
one about cancer. Didn't he make one with the guy?
Knocked Up was good. Knocked Up was good.
No, Knocked Up sucked. The one where he had the friend that was dying of cancer. That one was actually not that bad. I actually like that one.
Oh right, I don't remember the name of it.
Was he taking bong rips on it? On this
Yeah, there's always a nice bong rip scene in a Seth Rogen movie. We get it. You like weed.
Sausage Party. There it is. There's this film, Sausage Party. I actually paid money into a movie theater to see that because I had such high hopes for it.
I finally made the connection. Kier moved out west in search of Brokeback Mountain. Well, no, sir. I found a new movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, Brokeback Mountain has nothing on this fucking movie. Nothing. With the this is, I guarantee you, if you go to see this film in a theater, you're going to be surrounded by nothing but gay men. Nothing but, and I didn't see it in a theater, obviously. Saw it by myself, thank God.
Kieran, it is 2018. People are a little.
No, I get it. I'm not homophobic. I couldn't believe how crazy it was. When
does it come out in theaters? We'll go together.
I be honest with you, like,
I'm kidding.
Okay, here it was like, you remember when Monsters Ball?
Yeah, right.
Right? When they had that sex scene with Halle Berry and Billy Bob Thornton? How raw that was. It was like a raw, like, the gay sex in this movie's like that. Yeah.
Eesh.
And I fast forwarded, I was just like, yeah.
To the good parts.
Yeah, this shit was fucking raw. Raw dog.
You did say you stopped at one point. You stopped it at
I stopped. Oh, yeah. I did stop at one point because I was just like, okay, how ridiculous is this going to get? Right? So I just hit fucking stop, and it was the kid laying on a bed, on his back, and Armie Hammer's, like, you just see Armie Hammer's back.
We're just breaking down every sex scene in this film now.
No, not.
It's like burned into his brain.
Kieran's gonna pull out a telestrator, be like, "Here's where the dick goes in."
I'm just telling you, his technique was all wrong.
This is where they got it wrong in the movie.
But the Armie Hammer's just sitting there, right there, like, and all of a sudden he's just like, just straight blowing the guy.
That was
I'm like,
way too intense.
And he was blowing the kid like the kid's dick was 4 feet long. Like it was just fuck it. All right,
we got it. We got it. So here's a serious question though. The whole gay sex thing aside, was the story interesting?
No. There was nothing. No, it was a young kid falls in love with dude. Dude blows young kid. Guy goes home. Young kid gets butthurt. Who gives a shit? It's the same.
Kieran gives it 4 dicks up and a sore asshole.
4 dicks up and a load on the face.
So all right. So just to recap, you're saying this is going to win because it's out of the box.
Out of the box. Armie Hammer will win because if he's a straight dude, if he's actual straight guy in real life, the guy went the extra mile. Holy shit. He took his acting career to another level. Fuck. God damn.
How do you prepare for a gig like that? How do you
I don't know. Like, why would you want to?
All right, Kieran, here's the question. Here it comes, Kieran.
But remember when, like, there was a whole thing about people, actors playing like handicapped people?
Yeah.
You never, like, this is totally this. Like, there have been actors that played straight guys that played gay men, but they didn't really have to do much. Like, hug a guy in a scene.
Right,
that's
of
it.
course.
Like, Armie Hammer went fucking. He's like, here's my a-hole. Put it there. It was like fucking crazy.
I mean, listen, if you got like 15 million for that gig, you would do it.
No, I would not. Honestly,
come on, he's not really even having sex, Kieran.
I'm too homophobic. I can't do it.
$15 million. Your life would be good.
Unless the director would want me throwing up in every scene I do.
Wow.
I think I'm like,
I'm not a homophobe, but I'm a homophobe.
I might be. I can't watch it.
Yeah.
But
you seem to watch a lot of this film, though, Kieran.
Then when we did the show one time and it just fell on Gay Pride Day, and we saw that it was Gay Pride Day in New York or something, and we're like, oh, we'll make a bit out of this. We'll draw straws, and somebody. It was something about watching gay porn. Like,
right.
Like the shortest straw, so I had to go last. So it meant I had in our contest, I had to watch the most gay porn out of every there, and I ended up like throwing up because the gay porn came on. It was just like a dude sticking his rod.
But that was then.
I'm like, and there was another guy blowing a dude. I was just like,
that's where it started, though. Now you're getting into this. What was the name of the movie?
Absent says 15 million. Give Kieran $20 and a Baby Ruth, and he's game. Baby Ruth.
I don't know, man.
I'm not gay, but $20 is $20.
Well, at least I talked about that movie and I got it a half hour out of it.
$15 million. You wouldn't act. Again, it's acting. We're not saying you're in a gay porn. You're acting out of. You couldn't do it, huh?
No, I could not do it. By the way, people are trying to call in. Is the phone number working?
I don't know. You tell me.
It's on. I don't know why people are calling in this. And
are they calling the right number?
718-690-9290. 718-690-9290.
For all your lunatic radio needs. Or if you want to talk about gay porn, Karen will listen in.
I don't know, man. I
probably Army Hammer.
Oh, Army's probably wants to check in.
Can you look that up on your side, Rock, to see if Army Hammer's actually gay? Oh. Because I'm giving this guy credit. If he's gay in real life, I don't say this is a great performance because he just lollygags. But if he's straight and he's playing this gay guy in the movie, then the guy's going the extra mile.
Don't you want that kind of recognition in this world?
No.
Of going the extra mile.
Yeah, going the extra mile, but not like on, some other dude's fucking rod.
He's married. He's married to Elizabeth Chambers.
See, so he's fucking, there you go.
There you go.
Fuck that guy.
They have two children, a daughter and a son. Yeah.
Well, there you go. See, he went the extra mile for his craft.
He's married with children.
He went the extra mile for his craft. And by the way, the movie's boring as fuck. But
but hot as hell.
Yeah, that'll be in the next commercial for it. Boring as fuck, but hot as hell. Raves video.
Yeah, no, he's as straight as an arrow, apparently. Or is he? Wing, wing. No.
They keep dialing the drunk call hotline is what they're doing.
Maybe, yeah. 718-690-9290 is the
Absent called the drunk call. Does that even work anymore?
Yeah, I don't know. The Skype is on. I don't know why. It's not coming on. All right. Well, anyway, that's what I have. You got anything else, Rock, before I wrap this fucker up?
No. That was a lot.
So, good luck when you watch your Golden Globes this weekend coming up. Look out for that You Know My Name, or I don't even know the name of the movie. Call Me By Your Name.
You know what I call me? You know what I did with your dick last summer?
Yeah, that's what it should have been. I know what you did with your dick last summer. That should have been the name of the fucking movie. Good one, Rock. I like stealing Rock's jokes, taking credit for it.
Well, this was fun. Thanks, Leroy. Thanks for hanging out today.
Thanks for having me.
It's been a fucking blast.
So a tough start for the Erie Warriors as they drop a heartbreaker to the Yankees, 9-0. Post-game show is brought to you by Christ, I can't find it. The hell with it.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, follow us on Twitter at Lunatic Radio, on Instagram at Lunatic Radio. Rock's on the Instagram too, at RocketFX. iTunes. Subscribe to us on YouTube, Lunatic Radio. All that good stuff, people. Tell your friends about the show and put our number in your phone. 718-690-9290.
Thank you to everyone in the chat room today. It was quite lively.
Yes. It's funny how everybody starts showing up when we're talking about gay shit.
The gay.
I swear to God, the feedback was flying in once they started talking about gay. By the way, if Army Hammer,
call Kieran.
My word. Movie was boring as shit, but fucking A, did they get at it. There's a chicken movie that was actually pretty hot, though. So there you go. All right, we'll see you guys on Sunday with a little new radio program.
Thank you, everybody.
Live during the Golden Globe, so maybe we'll do some live Golden Globe shit. Who knows? Thank you, Leroy Jenkins.
Thank you.
Leroy Jenkins! You got the final word, Rock.
They should change it to the Golden Dicks. I said Golden Dicks.
Be proud of yourself. All right, we'll see you later. Peace.
Bye.